Hello, everyone. Long time no see because I was not here last week. But hello, welcome to Monday Night Reading Sprints. Obviously, I have someone with me. It's
Hello.
Jordyn. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for asking me to join you for a little double feature this
Yeah,
week with sprints and the live show.
yes. Because if you didn't know, our live show for Sleep When I'm Dead, the Villa, is tomorrow night. So you get a little double trouble for 2 days. But for anyone who does not know Jordyn, which I don't know where y'all been, do you want to give like a brief introduction?
Yes, my channel name is Sorry Booked Solid. Um, I read similarly to Jesse, and in that I read a lot of mystery thrillers, with some romance as well. I also like to dabble into historical fiction, science fiction, general contemporary. I like to do reading vlogs on my channel. I have a couple of recurring series that I keep up with every month or every other month,
Yes.
including Book of the Month vlogs, and I've recently started doing Aardvark book club vlogs and otherwise just other themed reading vlogs. So that's all over on my channel.
Yeah, she's so good, y'all. I wish I can like commit to something, but I'm working on like monthly wrap ups. So
It helps when the books keep coming and you
yeah,
see them and you're like, I have to
have to
do a
read them.
video of these or else I'm
Yeah,
not going to read them and they're just going to keep piling up. So,
it's
yeah.
funny. Well, if anyone is joining me for the first time or from Jordan's channel, my name is Jessie. Like she said, we read very similarly mystery thrillers, romance. This year, I'm trying to not say no to things like sci-fi, even historical fiction. So we're trying new things, but I am a creature of habit. So and I do not do book of the month vlogs and artwork vlogs, but we will see. We will see. So let us know in the comments what you plan to be reading tonight. But what are you reading, Jordyn?
I am about to start a book that I'm really excited about,
Ooh,
Symphony of Secrets by Brendan Slocum. This is an ARC copy. This book doesn't come out until April 18th.
okay.
Um, but this author wrote my second favorite book of last year called The Violin Conspiracy, which was a mystery book that also included like classical music stuff in it. And it also had a lot to do with racism, social justice issues. So I really loved that book, and that was his debut. This is his follow up book. And I've been so excited about this book. I saw someone post about like a NetGalley arc for it. So I was like, oh, let me go immediately request that book. Got rejected. So then I was like, dang it. And then Goodreads was doing a giveaway, and I ended up winning a Goodreads giveaway. So that's how I got this arc of it.
You never
Um,
win those things.
I I just started even entering them this year because
Mhm.
before this year, I didn't even use my want to read shelf on Goodreads. I only
Mhm.
used it for books that I had already read. But then this
Yeah.
year, I started using the want to read shelf, which, like, if you enter a giveaway on Goodreads, you have to add it to
Yeah.
your want to read shelf. So then I was like, oh, I can start doing giveaways, and I've already won one. So it's worth doing if you're interested in the books at all. And also, I don't know if a ton of people know about this book, compared to some of the
Yeah.
super popular titles. But yeah, I'm just starting it. I haven't started it yet, so I don't really know what it's about, but I assume it's going to be another mystery that has something to do with music,
Yeah.
given Symphony of Secrets. But
Huh.
yeah, I'm really excited about it. This isn't the final cover. The actual cover has a really cool, like geometric,
I was
colorful
getting ready to say, I feel like
design.
the one you read last year had a very like
Yeah.
abstract cover.
Hmm. Yeah, the paperback of The Violin Conspiracy has a really cool, also yellow, yeah, like geometric cover too. And
Okay.
so, yeah, assuming I enjoy this one, I will be also getting myself a finished copy of
Yeah.
it, because I love the cover of it. So,
Nice. Nice.
yeah.
Well, I have my new Dixie
Ooh,
Jones in the sixth like sleeve
love
cover.
it.
So what's in it? I am going to be reading Set on You by Amy Lee. This is actually the first book in the influencer series, which we read X's and O's for the X's and O's readathon. So I'm reading the first book, and I have my brand new bookmark as well to go with the
Love it.
collection. I'm only 36 pages into it, but I'm really liking it. I guess like it's a rom-com romance type of book, but it's about like a fitness, like a curvy fitness instructor who kind of has like a, I don't want to say hate to love, but there's a guy at her gym that she kind of has a rivalry with, I guess, because like he keeps stealing her gym equipment or like standing in front of the camera when she's trying to post on Instagram and silly things like
Rude.
no. But I do know from the X's and O's that he's a firefighter because he is mentioned in that one. So that's what I will be reading. So let's see who's all here. Hi Gabby. So happy it's Monday night sprint time. I'm finishing Lightfall, Shadow of the Bird graphic novel, and then I'll be reading all your I love
First time. That one's great.
So good. I have a coworker who's currently reading this, but she's been currently reading this for like a month. I'm like,
how?
I know. I was just like, I don't understand. And of course, she has she has a 9 or 10-month-old. So I get it. But I was just like, you usually read faster. And it's older, which is one of
right.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, she is so compulsively readable.
Yeah. I was like, also I'm like switching jobs too. Like I'm like moving locations. I'm like, you have until Friday. Because
I need to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I need to know your thoughts and I need my book back too. Like she told me she was reading All Your Perfects. I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot you even borrowed my book. Reading Killers of a Certain Age. Nice. I've heard that one's really, really good. Hello. Be reading Someone Had to Do It by Amber and Danielle Brown. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Sounds like a thriller. So happy to be reading tonight. Reading The School of Good Mothers. Interesting. Finishing up the Villa for the live show. Perfect. Yes. The live show is tomorrow. So make sure you get it in. Thank you. I am feeling better. I just now have allergies. No cold, just allergies. So A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. That's an awesome one to read. I hope you're listening to audiobook for that one. Husband soccer team season opener. So watching that tonight, and then I'll be joining in later. Nice. No worries. Making some protein donuts, and then I'm going to be reading The Villa. Only 60 pages in, so I need to get hopefully these sprints are perfect for you tonight.
Yes.
Reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, a classic. Finished A Trace of Poison by Colleen Cambridge, 4 stars. So what are you going to be reading now, Katie? Hey, Ashley, reading The Lost Tale of Flower Bride tonight. Ooh, interesting. Finished The Villa yesterday and started Sorcerer of Thrones, so hoping to get a good chunk of it read tonight. Yeah, because I think that's no, not the Cozy Hollow. That's
the Jordyn
Bookish Gems. Jordyn Bookish Gems.
Yeah, I can't remember what her actual book club is called, but
is it? Oh my gosh, it's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to look it up. It's like Fable something. I know that. Reading The It Girl by Ruth Ware for a book club. Nice. I never win any good read. I get the emails, so I'm entering.
Yeah.
But I just never. I did get one for Sherry LaPina's new book, and I saw that they were giving away like 35 print copies. I was like, oh, that's kind of a lot. Because normally I see like 5 to 10, but
yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to click the button.
Yeah.
If you're interested.
It really takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, there's no downside. So
Marmee by Sarah Miller. Hey Gwen, not feeling well tonight. Oh no, upset stomach. So I'm just tuning in for the vibes rather than reading. I'll be off and on for the chats. Oh, I'm sorry. That stinks. Going to be reading and hopefully finishing The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I feel like everyone's picking up. Look, even Lena
Everyone
is The Friend Zone. That makes me so happy. Oh my gosh. You've read.
I've only read Part of Your World.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I feel like that's the
one.
It
sounds like this one needs to be next, but
it's so good. It's so good. And I heard the second book was getting a movie or a series, but that was like
really?
Yeah.
The second one. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, they follow different people, so
Right.
you can read them technically out of order, but
Yeah.
Kendall hopes you feel better, Gwen. The inheritance game today. I'm really loving it. Awesome. Lena, unplanned buddy read moment. Yeah, totally. Sora came out of nowhere. Oh, I hate that. And hope you feel better. Hello. And I know, I feel like Lauren, Liv, and Rachel all read The Friend Zone. Oh, by the way, since Rachel, since you're on the screen, I have my collection from you. Finally, I'm so excited. They're so beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
I just had to read. I just had to have them, especially because of Daisy Jones and the Six. So
Yeah. Every launch, I'm like, resist. Like, you
I
don't
know.
need one from every launch.
Well, my I have a big one and I have a small one, but I don't have one for the paperback.
Mhm.
So like I have one for the Kindle. So I was like,
Yeah.
this is complete and I don't need it anymore,
Yeah.
but no
I
problems.
only have big ones, so I should get some smaller sizes, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to pace myself.
Yeah. And if there's another big one, I'll probably get it because it's like a almost pinky white color. So I'm like, oh, it's gonna get so dirty.
Yeah.
So but I love this one. Lost Girls of Willowbrook. I know Lena loves this, 100 pages in and loving it so far. That's awesome. Tonight I'm going to be continuing to read For You and You Only by Carolyn Kepnes. Hope you feel better quickly. I need to read that one because I have an arc and it comes out next month. So hope you've been having a good week. I have. It's been stressful because I got a job opportunity and it's just been crazy. Hello,
Hi,
Jordyn.
Kim.
Court of Fables. I knew it had
There we
fables
go.
in it. Long time no see. Did you update your profile photo, Sylvia? It looks beautiful. Free water for middle grade March. I'm participating in April for middle grade March because I didn't get to any middle grades. So
Nice. That works.
I'm going to do a book review and then figure out which book to read next. Give us some options. We'll be happy to help you. Hope you feel better, Gwen. Get well. Jordyn, how much do I need to pay?
Kendall, for you, I will. It's just a matter of when. I will get it on my list. I'll get it onto my physical TBR, which means then it will be real.
Mm,
I will read
so
it.
good.
I need a reading vlog concept or something to go with it to really
You could just read the
force
whole
me.
trilogy.
Yeah, I could.
And then the fourth or the book after Part of Your World comes out April 11th too,
Yeah. Yeah, that one comes
which
out soon.
it's so good. If you like Abby Jimenez, you'll love it. So terrible at telling myself not to buy things. I have at least 3 shelves in each size, maybe more. Yeah. Tell them you're loving it. Oops. Oh, a new job. Thank you. I'm loving it, Rachel, so much. I'm going to travel to Iowa and take care of your kids while I read it, while you
If
read it.
you came to Iowa, I would not read while you were here, but
I know you would be too distracting, Kendall.
yeah, we would do something fun, which may involve just watching my daughter be hilarious, but
She's so cute. Well, they're both so cute. But
yeah, she's sassy.
alrighty, so it's 8:14 my time. Do you just want to read until the top of the hour?
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh, we got one more comment. Reading Cat the
Again.
Castaways by Lucy Clark. And then I'm glad I picked your favorite. It was my favorite. So, all right. So I have this new where there it is. So I have this like spring ambiance, fireplace rain, all that fun stuff. So we'll go ahead and read until the
Nice.
top of the hour and then we'll come back and chat.
Sounds good.
Here we go. I was like, how do I move it back? Alrighty, everyone in the comments, let us know how far you got into your book, or if you just joined, let us know what you're reading. But how'd you do, Jordyn?
Good. I made it to page 44, and so far so good. It's very music heavy and like classical music, like the composition of classical music, which I know almost nothing about. So I feel very like out of my element. I don't really, it's kind of hard to follow some of it, but I've said in videos before, one of my favorite things to read in books is something that the main character is like overly passionate about. And especially if the author also is super knowledgeable and passionate about the topic, which Brendan Slocum is. He has a degree in music education and is a performer, a classical music performer. So I love reading about characters who are just super passionate about whatever it is that they do. And so this is definitely doing that. And I'm very curious to see where it goes because it's so unlike anything else that I read normally.
Yeah, awesome. How many pages did you say?
44.
Okay, nice, nice.
Yeah, it looks like it's over 400 pages, so it's a little bit longer of a book, but
yeah. Actually, I think this one's over 400. No, just kidding. It's 350. I made to page 82, so that's like almost 50 pages, I believe.
nice.
And I'm really liking it because it's like it's kind of giving me like the hating game if it were set in like the gym
Yeah.
in a way. Because there was like one like super steamy, or not really steamy, but there was like one like heavily making out session. And I was just like, oh, okay, we're diving right in.
Yeah, already. That sounds
But it's because she thinks he stole her phone when she wasn't looking and he didn't, but like she doesn't believe him. So she like marches into the boys' locker room and is
classic.
demanding things just get crazy. Um, but it's good because like it's also so like she's like a fitness Instagrammer, and then like her sister, which we read in X's and O's, is a bookstagrammer. So like I'm seeing like her sister like before that story. So it's kind of
Yeah.
weird kind of going
Reading it
back,
backwards.
but
Yeah.
I'm still liking it a lot though. But I finally figured out what the guy's name instead of squat rack thief is what she's been calling him this whole time. So I finally figured out his name is Scott. So okay. First name basis.
Squat rack thief. That's kind of a tongue twister. That doesn't flow out of the mouth very
Yeah.
easily.
And that's how it started. Like he like stole her squat rack.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I was working out here and
yeah, that does sound like the hating game kind of. Not that I've read it, but it sounds very like rivalry.
Yeah. It's like rivalry in the workplace, but it's the gym
in a way. Workout place.
Yeah. But I think it's not going to be like the entire book is like hate to love. I think it's just like bickering, which I prefer. So,
yeah.
Yes, I need a day where we can watch them all just so stinking cute. Reading My Heart is a Chainsaw tonight. Listening to Homecoming night. Oh, I think she actually corrected that. She's meant
the other book by
same author, just the other book, I guess. Hey Liv, or another one that's reading The Friend Zone. So welcome to the Friend Zone unofficial buddy read chat. You know, only 3 of y'all are in there. Rachel asked if there was any recs for Flower-a-thon. I'm hitting up all my friends who read thrillers.
Yeah, I was looking. And Rachel had put like a question box in her Instagram, so I submitted like a whole bunch of these to her already. So Rachel, these might not be new to you, but my recs would be Liar, Dreamer, Thief by Maria Dong. That's a flower like on her forehead. That's a good one. That's kind of a like fever dreamy type mystery. You said plants count, so I would say like The House in the Pines has all the trees behind it would be a good one. And similarly, Small Game by Blair Braverman has like a woodsy background, and then there were maybe one or two more that I wanted. Oh, I submitted this to her and I was like, if you are wanting to be lenient, All Good People Here by Ashley Flowers would count if you're going to say that's flowers on the cover. But I really liked that one too. Stacey
Um,
Willingham books, I think, have.
oh,
Oh, and
no.
then, yeah,
I mean, it's woodsy for thing or flickering
yeah, like
dark.
plants, but maybe not flowers.
Mhm.
And also The Honeys by Ryan
Oh,
Lasala
yeah. I
is a
remember
whole
you
bunch of
read that
flowers.
one. I had commented a few. There's a new thriller that just came out, and so I requested from the library. I've never read anything by this author, but it's perfect for flower thought, in my opinion. But it is I Love It When You Lie by Kristen Bird.
Nice.
There's also Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins, and then Stephanie Warble also has. It's a plate, but it's like a floral plate that's broken. So those are the other three, or
Yeah.
three that I could think of. So
And The Measure, which Rachel mentioned in her comment. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's not quite a thriller. It's like a sci-fi kind of dystopian
mhm.
contemporary type book, but it's amazing. So
Yeah,
yes, highly, highly
it's
recommend.
amazing, but it's not a thriller.
Yeah. So don't go
Things
in.
I've read it, but I
Yeah, don't go
participated.
in expecting like thrills, but
Mhm.
it's still amazing. So
Shh. The dog's whining. Lives here. Hello. Already read that one. I haven't read all day. Just finished A Court of Wings and Ruin, I think, yesterday, and
yeah.
nothing else sounds good. Isn't there another one like Silver Flames or I don't know?
I have no idea what the order is.
I've not read any Agatar. I just know
Me
that's the
neither.
first one.
Yeah.
Pack Up the Moon. Nice, you're almost done. That's
Yeah, maybe you
awesome.
finished.
Anthology entitled Insects and Animals Rescuer Anthology. 17 authors total. I'm starting with my faves. Both are fabulous urban fantasy writers. Interesting.
Cool.
Just finished Sorcery of Thorns and really enjoyed it. Hey Keisha, I accidentally took a nap. I hate that for you. Like no regrets. At least two more sprints left. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. We'll see about a third one, but she needs to get a chunk done of Sorcery of Thorns. Reading Shadow Princess, which is the fourth book in the Zodiac Academy series. Awesome. The Seven Moines. Yeah, I'm just not even going to try to pronounce it. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're reading it. Hopefully, you're enjoying it. Page 85 of The Last Tale of Flower Bride. It's super gothic and atmospheric, which is fun. That's interesting. I have to look that one up because I don't think I've ever. I feel like I may have seen it on Neck Alley, but maybe I'm just making that up. But
Oh, by Roshani Chokshi. Chokshi? I've heard that author before,
yeah,
but I have not read any of their books. Ashley's recommendations, I feel like I really have to look into them because
yeah,
she likes some dark, weird
yeah,
stuff that I don't always like, but she also likes some things that I really like. So
yeah. I will
I
say
need
she
to
does like
research.
introduce, yeah, she does like introduce like books I've never heard of either. So I'm
hmm
like, oh, let me look that up too.
Yeah, she has some great recommendations, but sometimes they're a little bit a little bit too horror for me.
True, true. 35 pages of Hello Beautiful. Oh, I was thinking of Goodnight Darling. I'm sorry. The writing is beautiful and the story is sad, but I'm loving it. It's awesome. Showered, washed my face, finished reading Lightfall number 2, rated 4 stars. I'm going. And I got to page 69 of all your perfects. Awesome.
Nice.
Hopefully you'll beat my coworker at finishing that one. I cleaned up the kitchen after dinner and put my little one to bed during that sprint. Cleaned up the toy room real quick while y'all chat and I'll read in the next sprint. No worries. Did some laundry and read 22 pages. That is something I've been putting off for a while. Made it to page 117 of the friend zone. 11% into. I've already forgotten what you were reading. Hang on, it's
The
going to
Good
drive me
Girl's
crazy.
Guide to Murder.
Yes, that's exactly what that is. I'm reading along while listening to the audio. The audio is great. Yeah. 30. Got 32 pages read. Feeding the chameleon while we chat. Interesting.
Whoa.
Not. I don't know, things that slither and crawl. I don't
Yeah,
know.
my brother had lizards growing up, and I'm not about that life.
No, I've always said if it has less than 2 limbs or more than 4, I don't want it. But this is an exception. I don't want that either. I'm 25% through For You and Only You. Yes to the measure. Just hopped on, showered, and put my toddler to bed. Now I'm reading the middle grade older that I started earlier today. Awesome. Come to the dark side, Jordyn.
Horror is intimidating.
I don't know. Like, I feel like there's so many. It's weird because, like, people can say the same thing about, like, romance and, like, thrillers. But I feel like there's so many, like, subgenres
Yeah.
I'm, like, unfamiliar. Like, I guess when I think of horror, I think of, like, Stephen King because that's just, like, classic horror, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But then there's, like, gothic horror, body horror.
Well, and when I think of horror, usually I think paranormal, which
Yeah.
I usually don't like in books.
Mhm.
But one, I know that's not always the case. Like horror can be realistic too. But
Yeah.
then two, also if that's the point of it, it might be a little different than
Mhm.
paranormal things showing up in other genres. So, like I'm interested, but horror also just feels like if you go to the wrong one, you can be permanently
Yeah.
traumatized.
That is true. That is
It's a
very true.
slippery slope.
Yeah. There
But
is a big, like, risk to reward on that.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's what I
interesting.
think.
Hey, Summer. Got carried away with cleaning, and I'm going to be starting Air of Fire. I think that's number 3 in the Throne of Glass series. And I'm only
No
saying that
idea.
because I saw you just finished number 2, so I'm assuming that's number 3, but I could be wrong. Def adding the ones y'all mentioned, and yes, I'm excited to get to. I love it when you live. I love it when you live for sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've never heard of that one, but it just looks really pretty. Hey, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Reading Beyond the Wand by Tom Felton at 44%. That's awesome. I've been interested in reading that one, but like I'm not like a big memoir person, so
Yeah.
but because it's Malfoy, I have to read it at some point. But I didn't read, but I'm sewing, so I watched some Taylor Swift Eras concert vlog.
Ooh.
I'm not even like a huge Swiftie, but like I want to go. That just looks so much fun.
I just got a few weeks ago, actually, right when I was leaving for my vacation, the cruise. I got the email, the late email that's like, "Hey, you didn't get tickets the first time around. Now you have the chance to buy tickets." So I just got tickets for the one of the Chicago shows.
Oh, I was
I'm very
looking.
excited.
I want to go so
I
bad, but like,
had pretty much given up hope,
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, these emails are still coming out. Don't mind if I do."
Yeah, I think the cheapest ticket I was able to find was $450. And I didn't even care to like see like where it was, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
and then of course she's not performing anywhere near me, which is
Right.
not fun at all. All good points. Gotta look out for those content warnings.
True.
Halftime, I'm reading The Foxglove King and hoping to finish it. I have 24% left. Okay. Beyond the Wand is such a neat. Wait, I love Beyond the Wand. Tom is such a neat bloke. Interesting. Congrats on it. Yeah, I'm so jealous.
At least there's so many people like documenting the tour. I think it's
Yeah.
highly likely that it's being actually recorded to
Hmm.
be streaming somewhere after. So at least it's not like a secret what the
Yeah.
show looks
Yeah.
like. But yeah, I'm so excited.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of my depression for
Get back into the nice
the
book.
Eras tour. Do you want to read until the top of the hour as well?
Yeah, yep, sounds good again.
And then Rachel's have some for you too, which I'm happy, but I'm also salty.
I have to wait like April, May, June, 2 months, over 2 months still. So
Ugh.
it's not that close.
Mm-mm-mm. All right. We will get back to reading and come back at the top of the hour. Alrighty. How did everyone do? Comment if you joined, what you're reading, or how far you got into your book. How about you?
So good. I made it to page 106,
Oh,
and
wow.
this book is so good. I'm
Yay.
loving it.
That's awesome. What's it about? Like,
So it's about this guy who is a like classical music professor, and he's basically dedicated most of his life studying this one specific composer. Um, so he's really passionate about that. He's done like research and been published for his research, and then he gets a call from like the estate of that famous composer, and they basically are like, we want to hire you to help us look into something we found. And it's this new piece of music that was never released by that composer. So then he goes up and starts doing research into that and basically preparing it to be like released for the first time. And
mhm.
then he starts to discover that it looks like that composer didn't actually write the music. So I think it's going into the mystery of like, who actually wrote the music? Did he steal it? What exactly happened? Um, and I think I saw in a blurb or something, the composer is white. This guy, this professor, is black. And I think it's going to come out that the composer was stealing from a black musician.
Oh, okay.
So it's really good.
Yay. I got to page 144, so 106 pages, I think, as well. So
Yeah, we are right on pace.
it's like the magic number right there. I'm really liking it. I feel like it's going to slowly turn into like friends to lovers now because they've kind of like made a truce a little bit, but it's really cute. No wild makeouts yet, but
Just
we'll
the
see.
one.
Just the one so far. But I will say, like, if you're looking for something that's like more body positive and stuff like that, because she's a curvy fitness instructor and she's always talking about like body positivity and like you shouldn't work out to like lose weight or to look a certain way. You should, it's like for your like mental health and like just being healthy in general. So I like the message it's sending.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
yeah. Um, I just saw one of Lena's comments and I can't wait to get to it. Made to page 205 and someone had to do it. It's going, I'm going to call it a nine things for sprints, ladies. So to have you guys have a great and safe rest of the week, of course. Thank you. Got 20 pages further. Ended up having a snack. Ooh, what did you eat?
Nice.
Love
Love a
that.
good reading snack.
Decided to listen to the Villa instead of Air of Fire. Got halfway through chapter 8. Yes. For anyone that joined, Jordyn will be back here on my channel tomorrow for the Sleep When I'm Dead book club pick for the Villa. So if you haven't already, or if you have read, make sure you get prepared for that.
It's going to be a juicy discussion.
It is. I'm super excited. Made it to page 117 in All Your Perfects. I'm really into the story. Yay. That's one of my favorite just romances by her. So
Yep, same.
I cannot wait to read Symphony.
Kelsey, you're going to love it. I know it's your type of book.
Join Lake, current read is South of the Border, West of the Sun. Okay. I'm reading No Place Like Home. It's a debut. That's awesome. 5% into Foxglove King in. 40 pages, 150 to go. There you go. This is the comment. I love it. I love it so much. Love it. Finished the Patricia Briggs story, 4 stars. It's about the after effects of black magic, which is a hard read, not my favorite topic. Okay.
Interesting.
At least she gave it 4 stars. 48% to the Lost Girls of Willowbrook, and it is definitely keeping my interest, predicting 4 stars. Nice. I know Lena probably loves that. 31% in For You and Only You. Still enjoying it, but wishing I had the audio to go with it. Yeah, I really love the audiobook narrator for Joe Goldberg, so I think I might wait till after it comes out because he does such a fabulous job. Strawberries, nice. Only made it one chapter through
Sorcery of Thorns.
Thorns. Yeah, since I was distracted for most of the time, but going to continue listening to audiobook and play Cozy Grove. Cute. I haven't had time to read yet, but it will happen. We speak into existence. It will happen.
Yeah.
And then Willowbrook is elite. I would be not surprised at all. I'm actually going to call it a night because I forgot to actually have to open tomorrow because my boss won't be there. So, but we will be back here tomorrow night for the juicy.
Yes, we will.
I linked Jordyn's channel in the description, so go follow her as well as join the Discord for Sleep When I'm Dead. It should be linked in the description. But yeah, I don't see any more comments, but I guess we'll just go ahead and end for the night. But thank you again for joining me tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, we'll go ahead and end, but hopefully everyone has a good night for the night. Bye.